Welcome back and welcome back. Yeah, so nobody voted in this week, so I'm just going to play some Space Engineers in creative mode. Just try and design a ship. Okay, so yeah, fine, whatever. Star system. Being creative, offline, whatever. Yeah, we don't want any fucking drones or spiders or whatever fucking when I'm trying to build a ship, so they'll be disabled. Okay. No, thank you. Um. This is just basically for a quick rebuild for a Friday night stream. Yeah, I have literally no idea. I just quickly picked the ship out at random from one of the previous games I played, and we're going to try and build it. Building the interior is going to be fucking fun because I cannot remember the interior that well. Yeah, spacesuit, whatever. We want to go into space for this, so why do I always seem to get snowy mountains whenever I spawn in? It's like my starting area is never anywhere other than just in the middle of a pack of mountains. We do get that icy lake right there, though. Right, so we're just going to quickly float on up to space. If we had a ship, we'd know exactly how high we were, but we don't, so fuck it, we're going. I could just spawn a fucking cockpit and jump in it and see how far up we are. Gravity's going down, so that's fine. This will be more fun when we get to Space Engineers 2. And there's like the unified grid system. But that's not going to be anytime soon until... Oh, look, there's the atmosphere. See that? That is the atmosphere right there. So we're already outside the range of Atmo engines. It's nice that you can see the atmosphere later. I suppose if you played the game enough, you'd know what each gravity level is for left height. We're going into space. Yay, 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 yay. Spacey, space, 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 spacey, space, 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 space. Oh my god. No way I'm building this on the planet. Because it would just fall apart as I'm building it. For one thing. And yeah. I have no idea how I'm going to fit in the engines. It's actually, you'll see what it is when I'm building it. If you can guess what it is before I build it, then well done to you. If I can guess what it is before I build it, then well done to me too. Am I even go? Yeah, I'm still going up. Come on, what the fuck, man? How high do I have to go? I can see the asteroid. That's one of the things about leaving the planet in this game is it takes so fucking long to leave the atmosphere. Don't get me wrong, it could be considered realistic, but oh my fucking god! I mean, isn't Petrum got a lower atmosphere to leave, and Mars has got the lowest or something? Our lowest gravitational field. Well, I can see asteroids now. I can see them moving, so that confirms I'm moving at least. Oh my god. It'd be better to have a number on the fucking cockpit so I can see what the fuck I'm doing. Yes. Can you imagine some idiot building a space elevator this high? Oh my god. I mean, it doesn't really fucking matter because it's the player can move faster than a fucking ship, so like the ship can only move 100 meters a second, where I can move 110. So, yay! I'm 10% faster getting to the atmosphere. It takes so fucking long to get out of the atmosphere. Roll your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 merrily. Life is but a dream. We should be leaving the atmosphere now. We're at 0.05. I mean, there's asteroids. We're at 0.05. There we go. We'll just keep going for a few seconds. There we go. There's a fucking Earth. There's the alien planet. What else can we see? Is that the fucking frozen moon planet? There's the fucking moon. Yeah. The moon is like right in the middle of the desert and the grass area. And we'll move towards one of these asteroids. To get away from the gravitational field a bit, and then yeah. There we go. We're in outer space. Woohoo! Right now, what colour do we want? We want wood. Yes, we want wood. Where's my wood? Corrugated armor. Wood armor. Yeah. It's gonna have to be a green colour. That'll do, actually. Yeah, that'll do. Let's place our first block. Woo! We placed our first block. Can we have a woo for that? Can we have a woo? A woo, a woo, a woo. No. You all suck. Right, where's my guns? I need big guns. There we go. Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean, railgun, firework launcher, artillery. Ooh, that's not what we're looking for. Okay, what I'll have to do. So what we'll do is color pick the black. There we go. We have a gun emplacement now. Oh shit. Not that. Alt P? No. Control P, Shift P. There we go, Shift P. That lets me fucking change my colour on the fly. Shift B. Yes, thank you. There we go. We have the start of our ship. Like I said, I'd be impressed if you work out what the fuck this is just from looking at this. And I am quite unsure what I'm fucking building half the time, so. Yeah, so we have the ports there to feed in ammo. I mean, we don't need them. But I want to have them. No. Right, so I will need... Yeah, light armor slopes, light armor wedges, light armor tip, possibly panels and all that shit. Well, we'll get there when we get there, okay? Let's see. So this actually goes the other way around. So we'll just have another layer like this to build onto. And 14 blocks, okay. There we go, that builds down like that. That's the gentlest slope we can get, so that's all good. But here, it's going to go in a different direction, so... Yeah. Okay, this is going to be weird as shit, but... Yeah, I definitely want something like that there, because that's where that's going. Again, this is why I say if you work out what the fuck I'm doing before I get there, well done to you. Definitely needs to go like that, but this one needs to... I'm building something, Laser, so I'm going by the colour of the thing I'm building. Okay? Calm down. It's a green ship. Okay? I'm trying to work out what fucking block I should be using here. I don't think they have the equipment to do this. I mean, doing this sort of turn is going to be nightmarish. Because I don't think they have the blocks to do this. And for the angle I want, it's not going to work. So I'm just going to have to go for something. Unless we do something devilishly funny. Like that, and that, and then. Ouch. And then we just simply go there, and we just go a bit harsh on a gradient there, which is not right, but it'll have to work because that's the only way to get a fucking bit in here. Why am I getting unidentified signal? Oh, that's the factotum. I shouldn't be getting unidentified signals because I'm in creative mode, but if it's a factotum, then that makes sense. Yeah. So now we have this lovely ship here like that. So we have the bow there, bows. Yay! I think. I think it stinks. Like that. This will have to do. This will have to do because it's going to be a bitch to go around there. Okay. Especially at this angle. Bit weird, but it's going to have to do. I honestly cannot think of anything else that will work here. Will that work? Fucking no, it won't. That could work. And we'll just pretend it merges in there. Yes! We will pretend that's what's going on. It's just merging in. Just like that. There we go. There's the front of it. But that won't be so. Because then we're going to do something else there. We're going to put the fucking thingy-my-bobber in it. You don't know about yet. Yeah, so that'll do for our sailing ship. But this is gonna be fun to make. I can just tell in my bones. This is going to be fun to make. There we go. So that'll be like that, and then we need to fill it out, obviously, and yeah, so that goes like that. Now for the base, it doesn't need to be much because yeah, a nice light angle. Just like that. That'll do. Now decide how wide this motherfucker's going to be. That should be 7. Of course, this isn't the full bit of it. This is just me making the main deck. There we go. This is gonna be a pain in the butt, like I said. Right. There we go. I should do is a width for a ship. Yay. I still want the cabin to go as well. I mean, this is just up to here. The cabin's got to go here, and then the torpedoes are going to go back here. The cannon thing's got to go up here. The cannon thing, yeah, that's a good description. Yeah, probably. What the fuck is this bastard up to? And you'd be right to ask that as well. I don't know if I'll make this tonight, but it's something to do because nobody wanted to end this stream tonight, so fuck 'em all. Fuck you all. Fuck you all. Fuck you all. In the oops. And then we're going to turn that up the way for that. Oh. It helps when I'm pushing the right fucking buttons, doesn't it? Right, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And a third one, it goes like that, like that. Like that. And like that. Boom. Like that. Barum 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 barumba barum barum barum. Yeah, we'll see how long it takes to get this fucking thing to even out. mean, it's not going to be accurate, but I might just have to flatten it across there. I mean... yeah, that might just have to do it. One more, maybe? Yeah, one more, and that might do it. The order they do these in is kind of fucking phenomenal. 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 No. Like, how they expect it to go, and the way it does go is kind of weird. So this is not actually part of the front of the ship, as in anywhere you could walk on, so that's fine. Well, this is supposed to join in the middle, but it's never going to work the way this gradient goes, and the way it's going. It'll never work. Okay, so we have to make concessions. Right, so. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll make the concession having that just been flat there instead of being a join right down the middle. You don't like it? Well, you go build your own fucking one. No skin off my nose. Actually, it might work. Right, so. Why? Okay, well, just make a concession again. Rid of that. Forest now. Why does it always fucking piss on me with this shit? Alright, yeah, that'll have to work. As we go along, we'll just bring it out to here as best we can, and then we'll stop it there. Anyway, that's centre, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, yeah. So we'll do the same on this side. Again, if you can work out what madcap thing I've come up with before I build it, well done. It just shows how fucking bonkers you are. That you're able to guess what I'm building. Right, okay, that's a little more like what I'm looking for. Yeah, and then yeah, yay, 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 yay. Yay, 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 yay. And connecting it onto here is going to be a bitch. But fear not, because I fear not. Mainly because I'm too stupid to fear, but hey ho. Ah, fuck! Ah, fuck it up. Ah, fuck the duck. No. I fucked the duck up. Alright, now There we go. Now it shouldn't extend beyond here because that's where the... Well, no, it does slightly bow down, so we'll see what we get. But this one's extended all the way out to here now. And yeah, no, one more in. And yes, it should extend slightly past where that is, so that's fine. We're doing okay. We're on track. Alright, there we go. You can go away. We don't have misclicks in here. I was missing that one. That totally wasn't embarrassing at all. No. There we go. Yay! 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 Yeah! See, look, we knew what we were doing in the first place. Hey! Oh my god! Yeah, we've only just got this far. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the front of the fucking ship. Right. Yeah, I think if we just do it like this. We can just save a lot of hassle. Actually, if we just do it that way, the way it was originally intended. And then just do that. Well, we'll just pretend that doesn't exist that way. Yeah, so then that's a line there. Just oh dear, I needed that connect onto that. That's why I had that. But it looks stupid, so it's going. I like the other side better. Let me just connect it like that. We do this. And then we do this. We just connect on like that, and badoom. Badoom, we're done like that, yeah. And we just pretend that this doesn't exist. Like that. We got anything in here that could pretend to connect in here. Ooh, that connects nicely onto there. We'll just pretend that works. Like that. Doopy doopy doo. Where are you? I extended that out just a bit more. Yes. Yes. I'll see what I can do about transitioning that better later. Because quite frankly, I am not going to bother right now. Two more layers to go in. Okay. One more to do. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Alright, so yeah. Aha, that is the middle. So we will ignore that for now, and then we'll just move on to the next bit. Nee 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 nee. Nee 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 nee. Rum 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 rum. Yeah, where's my half block? Right, and then something here. There we go, along here, and boom, there's the hull of the ship. Skibby dooby dude. We skibby dooby dude that one. See that? Such beautiful transitions. Nobody can complain about that in any way whatsoever. What do you do? I'll fucking kill you. There we go. It closes up beautifully. I will hear no complaints about this. Because if you do, I shall ban you for being a whiny bitch. I'm not making myself clear. I mean, I'm sure there's some professionals out there that could have done a better job than that. And I'm sure you're so fucking amazing for being able to do it. And I just don't give a fuck. I just honestly cannot say I give enough of a fuck about whether you could or not. We'll give it a try. No promises made here. But we'll try it with this one on this side. And we'll see what we do. If it doesn't work out, well, fuck it. We've got our back up on the other side. Um, Not what I'm looking for. Nah, I don't think there's anything that's going to suit what I want done here. However, if we just start there, and you know, worked out like that from these bits, that might work out a bit better. Yeah, it's never going to be a perfect transition, so the question is, what are you willing to put up with? To get the job done. Like, would you just put up with that? That or that? I think I like that better. And then there it's one of these jobs. And then there we transition out and we just build it up a bit. Nobody's hazarded a guess yet of what I'm building. This is terrible. Probably because it's just such a fucking obscure ship that unless you played the fucking game it came from, you're going to be like, what the fuck is he doing? There we go. Plus my design isn't looking all that brilliant, so there we go. We are starting to get a shape of the ship. Yeah, so that's the starting to get the general shape of the ship. The problem is going to be thrust. Like, my downwards thrust is going to need to. I'll need downwards thrust, upwards thrust. So I'm going to have to spoil the design of it to get the ship thrusters in. Because it was not made for space. It was meant to have sails on the side of it for upward thrust. That you'll see as I make it. So that was me looking at the front of it. Let me have a look at the side view of it. Now, yeah, so from the cannon there, that's where the cabin starts. So the cabin should realistically start about there. And it goes back about 2 cannons, which is about 3 squares each. But that's not realistically going to give us enough space to do things in, so we might just add an extra cannon on there for length to let us get a bit of space to work in the cabin. And then yes, no, I don't think we'll be able to put this in because it's unique to this ship, this game. I mean, I could add something in to do it. It'd just be a pain in the ass to make it work. And you know somebody's going to be like, oh, but it's not realistic enough. It doesn't have the blah 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 blah. And it's like, I don't give a fuck, man. I literally don't give a fuck. I am not making this to be super realistic. I am just making this as a bit of fun to make something I enjoyed playing in my youth. Okay? Okay? Oh, fucking care? I don't give a fuck for you lot. Right, anyway, so, we'll just make this roof. Right, okay, we're going to have to change the colour here because the roof is... And it's actually a metal. The roof is a metal. It's a weird fucking combination of metal and how can I put it? It's a weird combo of metal and wood ships that fly through the sky. Corrugated. Oh yeah, that might work. Why don't I just type the number in? It's a sort of steampunk. Fucking... There's a ship from this game I want to build as well, but I'll probably do it in Space Engineers 2, because the way that ship is, if you wish a clue, dolphin. That is the only clue you're getting towards that ship. There we go. Could we paint that a different colour? As in a bit lighter of a colour. Oh, that matches what the colour on the ship looks like. Just a bit better. Oh, don't tell me I've done that. No. Right, okay, that's fine. Right, there we go. There is the ship's cabin. Now there is also a fucking fucker-doodle there. That gives me plenty of space. I mean, it doesn't even... it just stops abruptly at the back. If you know what I'm building, then you know why it stops abruptly at the back. That's part of the design. be honest with you, of how this ship works. Is it stops abruptly there, and we have, is it 1, 2, 3, 3 torpedo tubes there. Oh, sorry, sweetheart. I'm sorry. Is there anything we could use for a torpedo tube? Torpedoes! Oh! Nope, that's not what they say in the game, but I'm just doing that to annoy the fuck out of you in case you're trying to guess what I'm doing. A motion controller. Yeah, that'll be a torpedo tube, a motion controller. That'll be fucking awesome. Blah 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 blah. What looks? Oh, that looks like a torpedo tube. When you think about it, that looks like a torpedo tube. Especially if you use these ones. Ah! There you go. There's torpedo tubes for you. As soon as I build the front of it, you're going to, if you've seen the game, you know what it is, right? Okay. If you've seen the game, you might just guess it from this. Ah, yes. And if you can guess what I'm building just by looking at this madcap design that I'm doing right now, well done. You, sir, deserve a medal for being insane. There we go. There we go. Although I honestly do not expect anybody to know what the fuck I'm actually designing. Hey, look at this. How the fuck are you meant to guess what I'm doing from this? I mean, I could put on mirror mode. Cough, cough, cheating fucks. I'm joking. You're not a cheating fuck for using mirror mode. Cough, cough, yes you are. No, you're not a cheating fuck. Cough, cough, yes you are. Cough, cough. Cough, cough, you're such a wimp. What? Who would call you a wimp for using mirror mode? No, nobody here would call you a wimp for using mirror mode. Fucking bunch of wimps. There we go. Yeah. So 3 cannons, and we're going to put the exhaust tube pipe thing in here. We have where are they? Now we want the round conveyor. There we go. They should be able to do something with this to make an exhaust pipe. I mean, seriously, man. Alright, so 1, 2, 3 exhaust pipe was in there, and that sort of lines up with, yeah. I mean, it's only supposed to be like 2/3 the size of that for the cabin, but I've extended it out just a little bit to give us a bit of room to work with. Now, where's my exhaust? Where's my exhaust port block? It's not gonna be that. It's not gonna be that. That's the Prototech blocks. Oh, nice. We might put some Prototech in here because you know it'll need Prototech. Yeah, I'm joking. Maybe. Where the motherfuck is I know there's a search bar there, okay? I am well aware of the search bar. However, I'm a great believer in go fuck yourself. Someone's going to get an there's the exhaust pipe right fucking there, right in front of me. Yeah, look at that. Where's my exhaust pipe? Smoke. We need to put a reactor in here to actually power the ship so I can see how things work. So the engine room is actually right. So we need a way down. Ow! Out of my way. So to be honest with you, oh my god, the doors. The doors where you... Not saying it. Right, so... honestly, we could just wall this off. We'll just put something back here like a gyroscope or something, and it will never be seen then. What we need is a reactor. Yeah, I don't think the Prototech would do for this ship. Maybe the other ship from the game I'm thinking of would use the Prototech stuff, but this one will run on just standard technology. Because it makes sense. This one would be the low-tech one, and the other one would be the high-tech one. Okay, there's my reactor. I mean a hydrogen engine, no. Reactor though, we'll put in, that actually looks like a fucking engine. Looks like the fucking engine. That does look like a fucking engine to a degree, if you put them two of them back to back like that. Woo! I don't believe that actually looks like a fucking engine. Like that. Fuck it. If it works, it fucking works. We're not complaining, right? Okay. If it fucking does the job, it fucking does the job, and nobody's going to complain. I was not intending for that, but it fucking worked. Huzzah! No, this would not have big. Ooh. You know, the end of that actually looks like the bit where the sails are implanted. Like, that does look like the sail emplacements. Like, the bits where the sails are actually in. That does look like it. For some reason, like that bit there, that does look like the sail emplacements where the sails are sitting inside of, because they go back and forward in these little emplacements where the oars would go. Right, so starting from the second gun, and then 3 blocks and the next one. What have I done wrong? Second gun. You fool. Two, three, four. Right. I better hurry up because these thrusters are going to start balancing each other out. Right, okay. Forward thrust is going to be a pain in the ass, to be honest with you. Because getting this into the forward thrust without making it look too derpy is going to be a pain in the ass. Guys, we need to implant it in places where it's not going to be noticed. Or we could just do this. Like that. And that's like 6 thrusters going forward. We'll have to see how much weight it's got and how much thrust we need. Here is going to be another issue because there's going to be a door there. There'll be a hangar door right there. So I'm planting this in the wall. And that's what, 7. Keeping this airtight and not having it derp out is a pain in the ass, but if need be, I can put thrusters there as well. You're probably all looking at this being like, what the fuck is he doing? I assure you folks, I don't know what I'm doing. We'll see when we get there what actually happens. I need viewing ports as well up in the cabin. I'm trying to do this off of memory what the inside looks like, by the way. This is a nightmare. Where's my door? Hangar door. Airtight hangar door. Now, yes, because that's how it works in the ship in the game. The big part of it is there's a shutter door at the back for the life pods to escape in, and that's part of the story of the game. Is you at one point have to get in these life pods and escape out the back door. For convenience sake, I'm going to put a button there. If I can remember what the button panel looks like. I have not played Space Engineers 1 in a while now, so I have no clue where I'm fucking going for. The button panel. Fucking button panel. There it is. Fuck it, that'll do. Not one. Aha. Yeah, now we can configure this button. Right, so airtight hangar doors as a group for escape hatch. And then we use there we go. Ah, this suits the scene of what happens in the game as well. The shutter door goes up and the lifeboats are there. You're in the lifeboats and you get pushed out. There we go. So we got front, back, left, right, and down. Now we just need up. And yeah, that would be kind of fit if we put it back here next to where the fucking torpedo tubes are. Let's just burn those fucking torpedoes as they come out, man. That's the best thing to do, is like burn your torpedoes as they come out the door. Right, so let's get in here. And now we've got everything locked in place, we can think about a bridge. Where's a piratey bridge? Me hearties. It turns not too badly. Acceleration is piss poor. So is deceleration. Oh, well. Now, it does have upward sails. I'm just going to have to put up with this. There we go. That's kind of fitting though. And yeah, you know what I mean though. This looks like an engine. This contraption of two reactors just looks like an engine. I'll have to like even better. There's our main engine, right? Anyway, so we come down the stairs. I'll get proper stairs set up. The cabin for the captain is about there, and the other cabins are there. I think, you know, he sleeps in the engine room, doesn't he? He sleeps in the engine room, and the girls get a room to themselves, and the captain has a room, and then there's the escape pods here, which is not going to be accurately conveyed here. But yeah, we're not going for the interior to be perfect because, yeah, I can't even remember the interior fully, so I just got a picture of the outside of it to give me a rough guide. But once I work on this bit, you'll understand what it is. And yeah, I can't have this thruster here, can I? Because once you see what I'm building on it, you'll know why I can't have a thruster there. I'll have to find sneaky ways to put thrust in for forward and backwards. But I got the general shape there at the front, and I got the general shape here. Like I said, I had to extend the cabin a bit to give it more space. I might have to put a bit more thrust in. Side to side and behind to back. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 4. I could put, so it would make it 8 and 8, so that'll be fucking 16 and 16 to our side. And then I'd have to find ways to get more thrust into here. Particularly, I mean, I could use up there. Or something. Yeah, like, I can have that as thrust. I could possibly replace some of these with thrust. But it wouldn't make sense because that's the escape hatch right there. And it's meant to have nothing there, so to block it from coming out. And then there's also the grav gen situation. But that's actually much easier to take care of than you'd actually believe. Right, so what we want to know is how motherfucking long is our ship? And you're not likely to be in any part of it up other than there. So 29. So that is dead center right there. We can just plonk the graph gen in there, and you'll never notice it. Doink. Control panel. Where is it? I need an antenna. So this is where we can use the flagpole to our advantage. The flagpole, the main sail pole. Forgive me for my stupidity there. The main sail. We can use that to our advantage and try and put our antennae up there. Oh, hang on. We can have our sail be like this. No, it doesn't come with the antenna for this. It just comes with the decoy beacon. I want an antenna. I think I know how to make this work now. Doesn't that look like a sail mast? There we go. We can work on putting the sails onto it afterwards. But we just need an antenna first now so I can visualize the gravity field. Hey, compact antenna. Info. Comms. Info. Where is it? Show gravity range. Every block's 2.5 meters. We have 13 blocks at 2.5 meter, 14 blocks at 2.5 meters width that we want to control. So that would be what, 35 meters. And we have a total height of 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, about, call it 20 meters. Right, so why is my gravity not showing HUD? Right, let's measure it. Ah, I was going by radius. They're going by diameter. Yeah, yeah. I mean, cause it's not center on the ship, it's on the very bottom of the keel. The gravity's going below it. But that's fine. Like I said, you won't be going that far forward anyway, so it's not an issue. Yeah, that'll do me. Right, okay, so we have that. Now, the next bit on it, now I'm going to have to work on. There's an anchor there, but that's fine. We can't add anchors on. There's porthole windows in there. We could add them in, but this is going to be the bit here. So this is most definitely metal. Or is that the right metal for it? That's just carbon fiber, but you clean armor do the job. Yeah, that might be fine. No. The real issue is going to be how do I accurately portray this motherfucker? Right, so if you've ever seen this fucking ship, you'd know what I'm talking about. That might do the job, and can you guess what it is yet? I mean, if you've seen this on the ship and you don't know what it is, and you've played the game, then you're got to be the dumbest motherfucker in history. That's all I can say. If you haven't played the game, well, fair dues. You're not going to know what the fuck this is. Just by looking at it, you're not going to have a clue what this is just by seeing this. Well, this is like the iconic weapon of this ship. So, yeah, if you've played the game, you've got no excuses at this point for not knowing what it is. There we go. We have the harpoon torpedo. I know, you should have an idea of what ship I'm building if you've played this game before now. Harpoon torpedo. Come on. The only way I could give away the game anymore is to say Moonstone Cannon, but shh, we won't give that one away. Yeah. Well, we won't be able to end that. Unless... there's a handy piece that can go on and make a spike. I mean, I'm not hopeful here. What I'm looking for is probably not within the Space Engineers agenda, so... Well, that's a cover. Yeah, I mean, I don't think they have ramming spikes here. So yeah, we won't be able to do that. We could put a picture on it saying the harpoon. I mean, it's not in any way, shape, or form what we're looking for. But by God, if you don't want a smiley face on your fucking keyboard as it comes flying towards you. uh, Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's gonna be fun. This is gonna be so much fucking fun. Yeah, let's make this 32. I said 32, you fool. Okay, that's a little too... that might work. Ah! Arachnum beware. We have emoticon support. Beware Arachnum, we're coming for you with their angry emoticon. Right, there's a harpoon torpedo. Right, so we have a harpoon torpedo. Let's see. That's but I mean, we've got another mast to put in here for front sail. Yeah, slightly shorter on the back, that one main mast, and the in the game there's like wings here that propel the ship forward, like sails that are like wings that propel the ship forward. There's nothing I can do about this. It's just not within Space Engineer's capacity to do this. I mean, I could build something that moves back and forward that had like sails on it, but it would do nothing for thrust. So instead, we're getting just ion thrusters there. Okay, that's the best I can do for you. Right, we've got a fuck ton more thrust on the back. We have a fuck ton more thrust on the side. So it's up and down is going to be the issue. And well, that's not even going to be the issue. The issue is going to be fucking forward. How do we sneak more thrust on for forward movement? Oh, we could do that. Could sneak some in there. Sneak some in there. Sneak some in there. Yes. I mean, it looks nothing like the ship in a way, but we need thrust, okay? We need the thrust to stop ourselves when we're going forward. Right, we have stopping thrust, we have side thrust, and here it will not be an issue to just delete a bit more and add in a bit more thrust. Like that. So it's not very true to the ship in the game, but It moves. It'll move at least a bit now. I mean, it's a sailing ship, so you're not expected to drop to a dead stop. But that's pretty decent. It'll get up to speed, and it'll slow down again, not an issue. We have a harpoon torpedo here. It sands the sails, okay? The sails are not there. There's fuck all I can do about this, or give a fuck about for that. But we have our little Jack. If they ever make a well, there was a remaster. It was on the GameCube. But if they ever release the GameCube remaster of this onto the Switch 2, I'll be playing that. I loved playing this fucking game when I loved playing this game, and yeah, I'd love to see a Switch 2 remaster of this. I'd love to see the remaster from the GameCube on the Switch 2. Because there was a game, the Skies Arcadia was originally on the Dreamcast, and then it got remastered to the GameCube as Skies Arcadia Legends. So yeah, I would like to see that get released onto Switch 2 for the GameCube classics. But this is a fucking amazing game. Yes. The harpoon torpedo here. Yes! Love this thing. And then you had the Delphinus. The Delphinus, which was the high-tech, most advanced ship in the Empire's fleet, and you just nick it. Well, you don't actually nick it per se, because it's given to you. It's a weird part of the story, okay? You get given the ship by the Prince of the Empire, who wishes to escape the Empire. And he's like, please kidnap me, I'll give you my ship. It doesn't make sense unless you play the game, okay? The Prince of the Evil Empire just like, I want to escape, this place is a shithole, please kidnap me, I'll give you my ship. And his ship is the most advanced ship in the fleet, the Delphinus. So you end up getting a Delphinus, which is like the most powerful fucking ship in their fleet, even if it's still experimental. Yeah, so engine rooms here. This is where Vise sleeps. Ica and Fina sleep in a room here. The Captain Drachma is in a room here, and then this is where the escape pods are. You escape onto your, escape onto the islands, which become your pirate base later on. Yay! I've always got some light. We're going to oh, I better turn off the gravity generator while I'm at it. Well, not turn off the gravity gen, but turn off the show on HUD. There we go. The little Jack. Yay! So yeah, that is a little Jack. That is Drachma's ship. It's a fishing boat, believe it or not. It's a fishing boat, and he has this harpoon torpedo outfitted on it, so he can go hunting the fucking whale that killed his son. But you end up using this harpoon torpedo to help yourself to destroy the Empire's ships that come after it. I mean, this thing takes on destroyers. You can the Empire's destroyers and frigates you can destroy with this thing. It's just not too bad. I mean, the Delphinus is more of a fucking battleship than anything else. But yeah, or maybe a frigate. Yeah, it might be more classed as a frigate for the fucking Delphinus. But yeah, either way, the Delphinus is a fucking amazing ship, and the little Jack can take on the Empire's big ships without any issue. It's just because he just fucking launches harpoon torpedo right through their ship. Yeah. So that's the little Jack. I don't believe I managed to get this done in time for the end of the stream, but there you go. It got done. Did I make a good choice or did I make a good choice? Yeah, the Delphinus is one I want to make. And I want to do it in Space Invaders 2 because then you can mix the big and small blocks. And if this is the little Jack size, it is tiny compared to the Delphinus. Like, yeah, if that is what 30 and then another blah blah blah. Let's add a few blocks on here. So if this thing's about 46 blocks long, the Delphinus has got to be about 200 blocks long. Because you've got to fit in the main Moonstone cannon, which would probably be a railgun. And then there's the engine room, the canteen, and all that. And you've got to fit in all the, like, all that shit for, you know, grav gens and all that. I mean, it could. And you've got to have the artillery emplacements. I mean, maybe 100 to 200 blocks long for this Delphinus. Although, to be fair with you, if this thing is what, how many blocks wide? Nine. The Delphinus is barely going to be about 20 blocks wide. So 20 by about 100 to 100. Well, I mean 150. 100 to 150 blocks long. It will be the Delphinus. Some people are like, is that big for you? Oh, that's a fucking tiny ship to me. I'm not gonna fuck for your lots and your. I'm not trying to compare to be biggest ship. I'm just saying the Delphinus is going to be a big ship compared to this one. Okay? Calm your little tits down. Yeah, so yeah, I'll rather just build it Space Engineers 2 where you can combine small and big blocks together in a unified grid system. Because then it'll let you do the shaping of the hull a bit better. Yeah. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I will see you all again next week. Bye bye.